Today I've got 5 Xbox 360 deep cuts for you. 5 games that you may not have heard of, and if you've heard of them, you may not have played. But we're going to check them out. 5 awesome Xbox 360 deep cuts. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Poor Man's Retro Game Room, and like I said, today we're talking Xbox 360. Man, one of the greatest consoles of all time, in my opinion. What a long lifespan it had, and I don't know if you remember, getting your Xbox 360 for the first time, but I do, and one of the first games I played, of course, was Halo 3. Absolutely love it. Have the collector's edition back there on the, on the top of the TV there, and yeah, what an awesome system, man. Great system. Really brought online gaming. It took it even further than what the Xbox had done. And yeah, just amazing. The Xbox 360 is, in my opinion, one of the greatest consoles of all time. So today, I'm going to give you 5 games that I don't think get enough love for the Xbox 360. And we're going to start off with a game that is not for kids. This game is not for kids, but it is a lot of fun and it's a blast. And that is Splatterhouse. I absolutely love the Splatterhouse franchise. I played Splatterhouse 1 on the TurboGrafx 16, played 2 and 3 on the Sega Genesis, played it at the arcade. Awesome experience. And here is a good modern Splatterhouse game. When I say modern, Xbox 360, that's modern to me. But this is a great game. It really is. It's a third-person beat-em-up, third-person perspective. There's some different fighting mechanics. You also have like a fatality or overkill. And basically what that is you beat up an enemy, it turns red, you hit B to grab it, and then you follow the quick time events, and it's usually just 2 button pushes or your control sticks one pointed up, one pointed down, something like that. And then he'll perform his fatality and kill the enemy. Also, there's just different mechanics, and let me just say that you do enjoy blood. It's true. Great story, great game that has both modern and a retro feel to it. Also, I almost forgot, the unlockables. You can unlock Splatterhouse 1 and 2, and you can unlock a new mask if you beat the game. I think you have to beat the game on normal difficulty to unlock those 3 things. There might even be more unlockables, I'm not sure, but those are the ones that I found. Really good game, highly recommend it. It's a solid game. It's not, some of those games used to sell just because they were violent. This isn't one of those. This is violent, but it's a good game. So, Splatterhouse. And we're going to take it down a notch because I've got a couple other games that aren't for kids either. This one is. It's not for kids, but I mean, kids can play it it's for all ages. Binary Domain. You do not fight or shoot humans in this game. You shoot robots and AI. And the effect, it's so satisfying shooting a robot because you'll just see them, the particles just bust off of them. And you can take their legs out, you can shoot their legs off, they'll drop down. You can shoot them in the head, it'll confuse them, and they'll start shooting their teammates if you shoot them in the head. Different weapons, you can upgrade your weapon, you can upgrade your dude. It's a lot of fun. Binary Domain. This game is a solid, awesome game made by Sega, and it's a third-person cover shooter, and it's done very, very well. Alright, so let's move on to another awesome game that I love. I like the XCOM franchise, and XCOM Enemy Unknown is a really good game. I love that game. I played hours and hours in that game when it first came out on my PC, and I also had it on the 360. So this game takes place in that universe, basically. It's the Bureau. And, XCOM Declassified. But it's in like a third-person perspective. And it's a third-person action game, shooter type of game, and it's in like, takes place in like the 50s in a sci-fi movie is what it feels like, and it will immerse you, and you will just, if you're into, you know, UFOs and, you know, that type of thing, Stranger Things, this game is for you. It's a lot of fun. Really good time, great solid story, all the mechanics are good. I love that game. I don't have anything negative to say about it either, honestly. Alright, now I've got another game coming up that's a little more for adults, not for kids, but before that I want to show you one of my other deep cuts. My fourth Xbox 360 deep cut is, it's a sports game, but bear with me, it's not your typical sports game. It is All-Pro Football 2K8. And it's 2K Sports, and this is a game that they made and you know, developed and published after they had lost the NFL license to EA. EA, of course, went in. They didn't want competition. 2K was pretty much kicking their butt in football games, and they saw the writing on the wall that they were either going to have to get better, charge less for their games, or the competition was going to take them over. And so what they did was they went in with a big briefcase of money to the NFL and they said, hey, here's millions and millions of dollars, and we get the exclusive NFL license. And that's how Madden stuck around, and they destroyed 2K football. We could be playing some really awesome 2K football games right now if it wasn't for EA doing that. And this game is better than any modern Madden game you get. Now, this doesn't have any of the current NFL players, of course, and it didn't back then either. What you do is you draft a team full of legends. John Elway, Shannon Sharp, Floyd Little, you know, Jerry Rice is a wide receiver. Barry Sanders is in the game. This game is awesome. You fill out you draft your team, and you fill out all the skill positions, and then you kind of let the computer fill in the rest of your roster. There's fantasy teams, but the team logos, mascots, everything is awesome, man. I mean, they're a lot of fun. You can tell that they had a lot of fun making them. And there's stadiums, like when you choose your team and you make your team, you draft your guys, the stadium that you get that goes along with your mascot is awesome, man. Those stadiums are so cool because they don't have to be realistic stadiums. It's awesome, man. That game is so much fun. We had a lot of fun. My cousin was down. I always do that. My nephew was down. He's the age of a cousin, but my nephew was down, and we played a lot of 2K All-Pro Football 2K8. And just had a blast, man. It's a blast. Couch co-op, or you can play verse. It's just a lot of fun. So, all right. So now we're gonna switch gears again. This game is not for kids, but it's fun and it's an excellent game, and that is Shadows of the Damned. This game is nuts. It is bat crazy nuts. Let me put it that way. You'll be playing this game and you'll be like, where did that come from? Awesome graphics, great soundtrack, great feel. You'll be immersed right away. It's very, very violent, very bloody, very nuts, crazy, gross, weird. What an awesome adventure, though. Great game. Shadows of the Damned. That's my last Xbox 360 deep cut. Man, I'd love to hear from you. Anybody watching this video would love to hear your Xbox 360 deep cuts. Put them in the comments, please. That's one of the greatest parts of YouTube, is getting in those comments and talking and interacting. So thank you very much for joining me today. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and until next time, we'll catch you later.